Times broke tradition when they made their presidential endorsement, choosing both Amy Klobuchar and Elizabeth Warren because, quote, American voters must choose between three sharply divergent visions of the future given the uncertain state of the campaign trail. Is this what they're supposed to be doing? Is this their job to tell you who you're supposed to be looking at, that there's nobody else to look at? Isn't that a little, it feels a little...
It's traditional that they do this, each
yes,
election
but
cycle,
I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I was laughing my ass off when I read this. For a lot, just bear with me on this. First of all, you're endorsing two women with two completely ideologically different views on their path forward. One is obviously far left, Medicare for all. The other one is a much more centrist woman from the Midwest. Second of all, the New York Times has the most access to all these candidates, arguably of any other outlet. And you can't figure out one. I'm sorry, everyone in here is going to have to choose one. This is not how this works. And also, on the final point of this, you chose both of the women. Is this just say I want a woman. I don't really care about politics. I don't care about anything else. Just double down on identity politics. I think it is a huge act of cowardice on the New York Times, but at this point, I should expect absolutely nothing less from this garbage publication.
Wow. The New York Times is not a garbage publication, I have to say.
It is now.
There must have been
such a cowardly thing to do.
Well, this one incident, we don't have to destroy the whole newspaper.
I can.
But, it was the editorial board.
Yeah, and it's the editorial board that's doing it.
Well, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, you can, and so can they. I mean, they do this as a tradition, as you pointed out.
Do you think it's smart, though, for them to choose two
No, I don't.
ideologically divergent women?
Even though Whoopi has said, which is probably true, that the people will decide rather than editorials, they are, in effect, splitting the vote by doing this, because they are diametrically opposed, these two women. But so it's a mistake. I agree with you, basically. I just think that I just don't agree with you about the New York Times.
Yeah, especially because it's the editorial board, and so their opinion differs.
Can we show the clip, though, of the woman in the elevator with Joe Biden?
Yeah, I was going to get to that, but I just wanted everybody to have their say.
One thing that was interesting to me, I don't have a problem with choosing two women, because if they feel that two women are the best candidates, then I don't know that that's identity politics. Maybe they just think that two women are the best candidates for that editorial board. But what I do have a problem with is I felt that it was sort of this like blatant slap in the face to black voters, because you know that you need black voters to become the Democratic nominee. In the past 30 years, no Democratic nominee has won the nomination without the support of the black vote. Amy Klobuchar has a 0.5% black vote support. And so to sort of gloss over her prosecutorial record, she's got 9%. So that's a significant difference,
Again,
I think.
To just reiterate what you said, it's really their opinion.
And it's their opinion, but in my view, you know, it just seems to me that to miss the mark so badly.
To decide that this is what you should be doing, without saying, listen, this is a group of 9 people. I don't know how many of you there are, actually. But it should say, there's 9 of us, and this is what we thought, as opposed to putting the cloak. And I've never been a fan of it. I don't think anybody should say, well, this is the only people that you should. Because I need you to be clearer to people about what's out there and who's out there.